God. Hey guys, Coach Ryan here with SoCal Futsal Club, here with our awesome yoga instructor Olivia. Going to show you guys a really simple session. We're going to do a yoga workout sequence which is going to engage our core. It's going to work on our flexibility and our balance, which is very important for our futsal. And so yeah, I'll hand it over to Olivia.
What's up, guys? Let's get started. If you have a mat, great. Come on back towards the back of the mat. Otherwise, take your feet hips width distance apart. Just make sure you're on a flat surface. All 10 toes point forward. I want you to bring a little bit of a bend to the knees and just immediately notice if the chest is caving forward. Draw the shoulders back and down so the chest is upright and there's tone to the low belly. Take a deep breath in and reach your arms all the way up. Notice how when you reach up, the thumbs can drop back behind you. That'll give you a little bit more of a lateral stretch of the side body, but don't stick the ribs out. Pull the ribs in. Take a full breath in and in. Reach up, up, up. Now with the knees bent, fold forward all the way down. Keep the knees bent. Notice if the toes kind of want to grip the mat, let them lift up, be free. And then just for a minute, bring your hands up onto your shins. Pretend you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Retract them. Pull the belly in so the back is straight and the belly is really firm. So you truly want one long line from right at the butt, the base of the tailbone to the top of the head. Now take a full breath in. Now drop the head, roll your hips forward, bend your knees, take it all the way down. Kind of shake your head, yes. Let the head feel free. Let the weight of everything just roll off the back. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Now do that same lift up again. Bring your hands onto your shins. Pull the shoulder blades back and towards each other. Breathe in. Now I want you to walk forward, spread your palms, come into a plank pose. You can step your feet back. The feet will be hips width distance or maybe a little bit wider. If you feel like the pelvis is kind of dropping a bit, then bring your knees down to the mat and work the upper body strength. Now there should be a little bit of rounding in the upper back. So pretend my hand is right between your shoulder blades. I want you to lift up into my palm. And notice here how Ryan has one long line from his heels all the way through the sides of his body to the top of his head. Sometimes what happens are the hips dip, just pull them down a little bit, and then there's compression in the low spine, and then the core is not working. So pull the belly all the way up. Take a full breath in. Now push, push, push into the mat. Breathe out. Now it's going to get a little bit tricky, but stay really firm in the tummy. Take one more inhale, and as you breathe in, lift your right leg about 2 inches off of the mat. Hover it over the mat, flex your right pinky toe down, and pretend that you have like a fish hook on the inside of your right thigh, pulling the leg up from those muscles. So right from the inner thigh and the belly of the hamstrings, right at the back. Keep the back of the skull lifted too, so the head is in line with the spine. Now, as you breathe in, lift the leg up a little higher. Exhale, hover it just over the mat. You're going to follow that with breath. You're going to lift for 8. Lower, 7. Good. Push into the mat. Keep strong through the belly. Last 6. You'll tap the toes down to the mat in 5. Then we only have one more leg to do. Last 4. 3. Tap the toes down in 2. 1. Tap your right toes down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your hips back, downward facing dog. Good. Now continue to spread through the fingers and pretend your hands are on 2 tightly lidded jars. And you want to open them to the wide edges of the mat so you can feel your triceps wrap back, inner creases of your elbows begin to spill forward. Head stays in line with shoulders and wrists. Don't let it drop so the spine is extended. Belly in, a little bend to the knees is perfectly fine, but you do want to continue to squeeze through the inner thighs to the point where they feel like they're spiraling back. Push the center of your heels down towards the mat, but let them hover, so there's always something to work for. Take one breath in, push your chest towards your thighs, breathe out. Now come back to your plank pose. Do so on an inhale breath. Inhale, stay in plank, push into your palms, exhale, squeeze the belly. Left leg this time. Inhale, lift the leg about 2 inches off of the mat. Flex your left pinky toe down. And again, you're going to lift from the muscles in the back of the left thigh as well as the inner left thigh. Don't drop the back of your head. Keep that in line with your spine. Now you're going to do those lifts and lowers. Only lift so far that you keep the tone to the ankle. The foot is always flexed. You ready? Here you go. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Keep the back line of the left kneecap straight. No bend to the left knee. You're here for 8. Little bit stronger, Ryan. Last 7. Push into the mat. Keep the head lifted for 6. Tap the toes down in 5, one. Tap the toes down. Now breathe in. Stay like breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Enjoy the downward facing dog. Feel the stretch through the whole back side of the body, but continue to stay activated through your legs. Take in one breath. One exhale. Good. Now breathe in, look forward, and exhale. Come back to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Feet hips width distance apart. Breathe in, palms to shins, shoulder blades back halfway up. Exhale, fold. You're going to stretch all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Remember, thumbs drop back. Lock the low belly. Take in one more breath. Exhale, bend your knees. Fold at your hips. Find that halfway lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Come back into your plank pose. A little different this time. Remember to tuck your tailbone like you're doing a crunch. Now this time I want you to lift your right leg off of the mat as you breathe in. Now point your toes. Point, point, point. So you're stretching through the bones of the right leg, the whole back line of the right leg straight. Breathe in. Exhale, drive your knee into your chest. Pull your chin down towards your heart. Good. Inhale, re-extend. Back of the head lifts. Point through the right toes. Exhale, crunch. So every time you breathe out, you squeeze the knee into the chest and you feel the belly lift up towards the spine. Don't cave on them yet. Spread the fingers. Good. We're going to be here for 8. Drive the knee in. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, 7. Last 6. Good. Breathe for 5. Gotta walk them through these things. 4, 3. High plank in 2, 1. Step your right toes back. Inhale. Exhale, I want you to bend the elbows back. Now you're going to come into a low push-up. Elbows are going to come back and the chest is going to come forward. Again, if you feel like the pelvis is dropping, lower your knees to the mat. Inhale, open and stretch through the chest. Point through the legs. Engage the legs so much that the knees come off of the mat, and then you pull the ears away up and out of the shoulder heads. Breathe in. From the muscles in the low core, exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Good. One breath in, one breath out. I want you to inhale, look forward, come back into your high plank, draw the shoulders over the wrists, tuck the tailbone. Same thing with the left leg. Now you will inhale and extend, point through the toes, stretch through the bones of the left leg, extend from the top of the skull all the way. Point your left toes, point, point, point. Now breathe in, exhale, drive the knee into the chest, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Feel the extension and the contraction moving with the breath. You have 8. You've already done a few extras, so let's go down to 6. Final 5. High plank in 4. You'll take that high to low push-up in 3. Excuse me, last 2. 1. Breathe in. Exhale, low push-up. Elbows back. Keep the chest up. Breathe in. Up dog. Stretch the chest. Pull the pelvis forward. Inhale, inhale, inhale. From the low belly, exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Take one breath in, one breath out. All right, inhale, send the eyes up, look towards the palms. Exhale, jump lightly towards the wrists so the feet are hips width distance. Good. Do you have a futsal ball? If you have a ball, grab a ball. I want you to go ahead and slide that ball in between your upper thighs. Good. So once you have a firm grip of the ball in between your inner legs, just ensure that all 10 toes are directly forward and the ankles are right aligned under the knees. Now place your palms onto your thighs. Give yourself that extension through the spine. So roll the shoulder heads back and then energetically try and find your hip bones and scoop them up to the belly. Squeeze the low tummy really strong. Good. Now you can interlace your fingers just in front of your chest, and I want you to push your hands into each other so you feel your shoulders get strong, you feel the whole upper arm get strong as well. Now you're going to breathe in right here. Squeeze the ball with your legs. As you breathe out, turn your chest to the right. Go ahead, inhale, center. Exhale, turn your chest to the left. Good. Now continue to do those movements with your breath. All the while, firmly push down into the center of your heel so all 10 toes can be light and free. Squeeze the ball as strong as you can and keep the pelvis, or the hips rather, very stable so that you do the rotations in the spine from right above your belly button. Good. Keep breathing. You're here for 4. You're going to hold center in 3. Just 2. Finish on the left side. 1. Hold center. Now just be still. Squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball, squeeze. And all the while try and push, push, push down through your heels so you feel your outer glutes turn on. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
It's working. And then just ensure that the chin stays parallel to the mat so you don't drop into the airway here. Hold for another 4. You'll stand and release in 3. Get lower for the last 2. Squeeze the hands together. Squeeze the ball. 1. Stand all the way up. How'd that feel?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Let's have some fun.
Old soccer injuries.
I want you to grab the
Leave the
ball.
ball. Sorry.
It's all good. You're going to grab the ball, and I want you to come into a high lunge with the right toes forward. Good. And then high on the ball of the left foot. So the left heel's right over the toes. It's okay to have a little tiny bend to the back left knee. That'll ensure that the hips come into alignment. Good. And then remember, the back extended leg, you want to squeeze and engage from the inner left thigh and the belly of the hamstrings. Feels good, right? Get a little lower into your lunge. And just imagine you could push the front of the belly in towards the back of the body. You want to stay really firm, really tight there. Good. Now hold the ball right up over your head. Good. Chin is in line with the mat. Back of the neck nice and long. Now, as much as you can, push, push, push down through your right heel. Now take a really big breath in. As you breathe out, you bring the ball to your chest, your knee all the way in. Good. Now inhale, stretch back. Exhale, lift and crunch. Good. Now once you get the coordination down, it takes a little bit. Refine it. As the knee drives up to the chest, either flex the left foot or point the toes down so that all of the muscles through the leg fully engage. Good. You're going to be here for another 8. Squeeze the belly at the top for 7. Land in your high lunge with the ball overhead in 5. Good. Last 4. Get back there in 3. Left toes back in 2. Whoop. And 1. Land in your high lunge. Take a big breath in. Now bring the ball to your chest as you breathe out. Bend your left knee. Hover the left knee about 2 inches over the mat. But keep the back really strong, very tall. Now breathe in. Legs stay the same. As you breathe out, you just turn the ball to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful. Do another count of 4. Hold center in 3. Just 2. And 1. Hold center. Once you finish, breathe in, stretch the ball up. Exhale, lower the ball down towards your right toes. Have yourself a moment, set the ball out of your hands, but keep it close by. Now, good. As you breathe in, I want you to slowly work your right knee straight and push your right hip crease back. Beautiful. Keep length through the spine, and then the left heel can come up nice and high over the toes. Firm muscular engagement through the back left leg. So you come into a high pyramid pose. Now, take a full breath in. Really retract through the shoulder blades. Lift and lengthen through the upper spine. And then as you breathe out, try and fold over the right leg and encourage your forehead to your knee. Good. Now we're going to do this fun little warm-up, and it's a really feel-good stretch. Now lift your chest again. Look up towards the camera. Breathe in. And then sink the hips low. Keep your right knee over the ankle. Squeeze your left leg. Now we take a full breath in. And push the hips back. High pyramid. Breathe out. 2 more times. Come forward. Hips down. Chest up. Exhale, send it back. 1 more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come forward into that low lunge. Spread your palms down on the outsides of your right foot. Step your right foot back. High plank pose. Breathe in. Push into the mat. Exhale, low push-up. Elbows go back. Flip to the tops of your feet. Open the chest. Exhale, send your hips back. Downward facing dog. Good. 1 breath in. And stay for a breath out. All right. Inhale. Look up towards your palms. Exhale. Hop on up towards the top. You can do this with the ball in between the thighs again if that felt good. Otherwise, just have the feet hips width distance. Give yourself that halfway lift. Iron out the spine. Breathe in. Exhale. Fold forward. Bend your knees. Yeah. Come back up to your squat pose. You can press the palms together, interlace your fingers, or just breathe in And then stand up, let the hands come down. Good, basic squats. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push through the legs. Keep moving, and if you want to get strong into the calf muscles, at the top, lift onto the balls of your feet. Heels come high over the toes. Good. You're going to keep going here for about 8. All 10 toes point forward, and then really squeeze the butt at the top and kind of push your hips forward, and then chest up like you're really proud. Good. Take another 4. Hold it low in 3. Then we'll move into the other side in 2. 1. Hold it low. And I want you to do these little bounces. Keep your knees and ankles very healthy. Send the weight back towards your heels. Shoulder heads back. Here for 4. 3. We'll stand in 2. 1. Stand all the way up. How do you feel?
Good.
All right, left side. Grab the ball. You'll have your left foot forward. Send your right leg back. Immediately notice the alignment of the hip. The right hip is going to want to open towards the right. Full engagement of the back right leg as it's an extension, but it's okay to have that little bend. Right heel comes high over the toes. Push down through the left heel as much as you can. And then remember, the front of the body kind of pulls in towards the back of the body. Beautiful. Take a really, really big breath in. As you breathe out, drive the knee and the ball into the chest. Squeeze the belly. Good. As you step back, try and land the right toe softly, and then refine the foot and the ankle as you drive the right knee in towards the heart. Good. Keep going here for 8. Just 7. You're going to come back to that high lunge in 6. Last 5. Whoa, stay balanced. Just 4. Hold high lunge in 3. Last, push down through the left heel. 2, 1. High lunge. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, take the right knee down to hover over the mat and pull the ball right in front of the chest. But keep the chest lifted towards the ball. Now here we breathe in. As you breathe out, turn the chest towards the left. Breathe in, come through center. Exhale to the left. All the while, there is complete muscular engagement. Bend your right knee more so it's hovering over the mat. Good. And then the right heel is lifted high over the toes. Keep that firm muscular engagement through the back right leg. We're not here for long. Last 4. He's going to hold center in 3. Just 2. And 1. Take a big breath in. Stretch all the way up. Exhale, come down. Release the ball. Plant your palms outside of your left foot. Push through the left heel. Breathe in, lift your chest a bit. And then send your hips back. Work your left knee straight. Again, you can keep a little bend to the left knee. Work it as straight as you can so that the sensation should be through the IT band and the right hamstrings. Find that little lift of the chest first. Find extension through the spine. Breathe in. And now as you breathe out, lower your hips. Keep the right leg firm and engaged. Dig your left heel down. Full breath in. Exhale, send the hips back. Work the left knee straight. Fold over the left leg. Good. Keep moving. Awaken the larger muscles of your left and right leg. Follow the breath. You're going to be here for 3. Just 2. And 1. You know what? Let's come all the way back to that high pyramid. Straighten both legs. Find that lift in the chest. Now fold over the middle of the left thigh. Really suck the belly button in towards the back of the body. A little bend to the left knee. Lift your chest up. Exhale. Step back. High plank pose. Now imagine you had the ball in between your inner thighs. I want you to kind of squeeze the inner legs together. Take a full, big breath in. Exhale, I want you to do a low push-up, elbows back. Stay here. Now inhale, push back into your plank pose. Exhale, right palm touches left shoulder. Good. Plant the palm. Low push-up. Lift. Left palm, right shoulder. Good. You got it down. You're going to lower, press, tap. Beautiful. Keep going. Spread the fingers. If you need to take the knees to the mat, do that before you stop. Let the back of the head stay lifted and continue, whether the knees are down or lifted, to squeeze through the inner thighs like you're hugging the inner leg muscles. You got it. 8. Elbows back. 7. Good. Just 6. Last 5. Whole high plank in 4. Just 3. 2. Finish up. And 1. Take a full breath in. High plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Good. Spread through the fingers. Bend in and out of the knees. Let it feel good. One big breath in and a big breath out. Fantastic. All right, take the eyes up towards the palms. And then as you're ready, make your way towards the top of your space. Have a sip of water, cool off. Check in with how you're feeling. He's sweating. All right. Once you're ready, you can do this with the ball, just for something to focus on. Otherwise, come on down to your knees. Tuck your toes. All right, so if you have a ball in your hands, you can hold it right in front of your chest. Now we're gonna lead with the right leg. Breathe in, keep the belly in firm, and then you're gonna step up right foot, right knee comes down, left knee comes down, right, left. Good, keep going. Ensure that when you plant your foot, you have equal distribution of weight through the ball of the foot and the center of the heel. So at no time are you up with the heels lifted where you can be knocked off balance. Good, keep the core firm, the chest upright. You're gonna keep going here for 4. Just 3. I want you to hold your chair pose or position in 2 and 1. Come on up to your chair position. Take a big breath in. Just drop the ball, breathe out. Here we go. We're gonna jump, fly the arms back once you lift the air. Breathe in, you ready? Exhale, up, down, good. Try and get as much extension and as much hang time in the air once you're taken off. Keep the chest upright, fly the arms back, go, keep going, you've got it, 8. Hold it low in 7, 6, land all 10 toes forward, just 5. Hold it down in 4, 3, last 2, 1. Hold it here. You're going to take those little pulses. Hold for 4, 3. Come on, stay with me, coach. 2, 1. All right, come on down to your knees. 1 big breath in. Big breath out. Left side. You ready? Here we go. If you've got your ball, you grab it. If not, just keep your hands at the center. It helps, right? Keep the chest up. Here we go. Left side leads. You go up, down, up, down. You got it. Keep going. Remember, as you plant the foot, keep the ball mound and the heel pressed into the mat so you have equal distribution. Keep going. Squeeze the ball with your hands if you've got it. You're going to hold that chair pose or position in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Am I struggling that much?
No, just equal sides. 1. Come on up to your chair pose. Good. Get low in the hips. Toes are light. Let the ball go. You ready? Breathe in first. Get into your squat. Breathe in. We jump in. Ready? Go. Up. Land it low. Here you are. Last 8. Fly the arms back. Get up high for 7.
I'm going.
6. Don't let coach stop. Last 5. Keep going. 4. Use the arms. Chest up. No stopping. 3. Land properly. All 10 toes forward. Just 2. 1. Hold it low. Good. You're gonna pulse here for 4, 3, 2. Hips back and down. Last 2. 1.
I hope you're working as hard as I am.
And then
oh my gosh.
Fold forward. Breathe out. Good. Give yourself a halfway lift in the chest. Exhale, I want you to step back, take that downward dog stretch. Just a last little bit to go here, guys. Just a little bit more. No more quad work, I promise. Breathe in. Big open mouth, breath out. All right. Just a little bit more, and then we get to come down onto the mat. Shift forward into your high plank. Breathe in. Let the shoulders come over the wrist. Exhale, forearm plank. Come on down. Don't cave out on me now. Spread your fingers. Palms are spread wide. Forearms like the number 11. Scoop the belly in. Good. Now, breathe in. Lift your right leg. Exhale, tap it down. Good. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Keep the back of the head lifted. You got it. 8, 7. We're taking the knee to the elbow in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push through your elbows. Right knee, right tricep, or right elbow. Good. You got it. 8, 7. Right knee drives in here, just like that for 6, 5, Bring the inner ankles together to touch. Push through your elbows. Breathe in. Exhale, dip the right hip. Come on, do it with me. Dip right hip down. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Center, right. Center, left, center. You keep going. Hip dip, hip dip. Hip dips. No, dip the hips. Last 4. No, inner ankles together. You got to squeeze the legs like one leg. Last 3. Push through the elbows. 2. 1. Come back to your forearm plank. You got one more side to do. Come back into a forearm plank. Come on, let me show them how to do this. You're going to get into the forearm plank. You're going to inhale, lift left, tap, up, tap. Come on, come right back into it. Dig the elbows down. You got it. You have 8, 7, 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap the toes, drop the knees. Push your hips all the way back to your heels. Take the knees a little bit wider than the hips. Head down. Good. Just take a few deep breaths. Let it feel good. Try and create some space just at the low back. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, just one last little bit. Come on up, chest up. Swing your leg in front of you. I want you to come into a boat pose. If you have a block or a ball, grab that. So you want an internal rotation of your upper leg bones. So what that means is bring your big toes together to touch. Inner thigh squeeze. Now, here's layer 1. I want you to hold the ball right at your chest. Now, lean back a little bit, only to the point where you feel the muscles in your belly working, but not any kind of a collapse into the lower back. Keep the inner leg squeezed together. Now, if you can maintain that, you lift the chest up, then bring the legs, the shins parallel to the mat. Either flex the toes up or point the toes forward. Now, squeeze the ball at your chest. You will inhale, stretch long, squeeze, stretch through the bones of the legs, point the toes. And then as you exhale, drive the knees in, ball to the chest. Here we go. Inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze. 1. Breathe for 2. Extend through the whole body. Keep following, and then let the corners of your lips lift a little bit so it feels good. Strong breath. We're gonna hold it low in about 8. Strong movements here. 7. Chin away from the chest. Last 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it low. In 2, 1. Hold it low. You've got the ball over the thighs, right? Point through the toes. Swim it out. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Obliques are next in 2, 1. Bring it up. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. So hug the knees in, and then you tap opposite elbow down as you twist from above your belly button. Keep moving. If you dropped out, join me for 8, 7, 6. Last 5, 4, 3. Strong breath here. 2, 1. Center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel good? All right, you guys. Take a second. Have a sip of water. Come on into a plank pose. Once you find your high plank.
Another one.
Right. Just reconfirm your commitment, right, to how strong and how fit the body is. Now, we're not here for long. You've got about 5 more minutes left of hard work, right? Find that drive. Ready? Take a full breath and come into your plank. Keep the back of your head lifted. Don't overthink it. Yes, you can. All right, I'll do it. Coach can do it. We're going to do it together. Big breath in, no overthinking. Mountain climbers, go. Drive the knees into the chest. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. High plank in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, high plank. Exhale, hop the feet to the middle. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hop the feet out to the right. Plank, hop to the left.
Space.
Plank, center, good. So plank hops. Push your palms into the mat. I want you to drive the knees into the chest. If you want to get that rotation, hop the knees outside the opposite pinky. Keep going, last 5. Push through the palms for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. High plank, 1 breath in here. 1 breath in. Exhale, come all the way down to your belly. Okay. You guys are almost done. Reach your arms back. Point your toes. Bring your inner ankles together. Take your forehead to the mat. Not here long. Now, I want you to take a big, big breath in. Big open mouth breath out. All right. Get all of the breath out. And then as you breathe in, you're going to stretch back through the arms and legs. Lift your chest, shoulder blades back. Ready? Breathe all the way out. Here we go. Inhale, lift and reach. Go ahead. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Reach infinitely back through the toes. Follow the breath. Every time you breathe out, lower the chin. Every time you breathe in, I want you to lift and reach. You have 4. You're going to hold it up in 3. Just 2. Good. Keep the legs extended. 1. Keep the chest and the arms lifted. Breathe out, lower the legs. Good. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, drive the elbows back. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Good. Continue to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Last 8. Good. Strong breaths out as the elbows drive back. Final 6, 5. We're going to lift the legs, swim it out. Final exercise in 3, just 2, and 1. Reach forward through the arms, lift the legs, swim it out. You got it. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Go for 8. Where are those paddling arms? Last 7, 6, 5. You get to splat in 4, 3, 2, 1. Splash. Feels good though. All right, come on up. You guys are almost done. All right, little exercise here. Super fun, super simple. Let's just work the glutes a bit and then we'll stretch it out and you're free. So you're gonna come into an upside down tabletop. I want your fingers to face your heels, but a little bit behind your butt, right? Bend the elbows so the elbows go back, but I want like a proud pigeon, puff up your chest. The heels, you can bring just in front of your knees, all 10 toes forward. Ready? Breathe in, hips up. Keep the hips in line. No. Keep the hips up in line with the knees. Now, push through your left heel. Reach up through your right leg. 1 breath in. Exhale, swing your hips back towards your wrists, but let it hover. Here we go. You got it. 8, 7. Good. You'll hold it up in 6. Just 5. Last 4. Hold it up there in 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Little presses. Here for 8. Flex the toes. 7, 6, 5. Foot down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right foot. Keep your hips up. Push down through your right heel. Left leg reaches. Push through the heel. Breathe in. Exhale. Swing the hips back. Hover over the mat. Lift. Back. Up. Down. We got it. 6, 5. Last 4. Hold it up in 3. Just 2. And 1. Here you go. Little presses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit the left foot down. 1 breath in. Sit all the way down. Breathe out. All right. I hope you guys worked as hard as Ryan did. But ensure that you stretch a little bit too. So, really easy way. Set your left heel in front of your left knee. Come into a seated figure 4. So if you see here how coach crosses his ankle over his left thigh, but continues to flex the toes back to his shin. Good. Now to get a little bit deeper into the stretch, you'll pull your left heel closer towards your left leg. And then keep nice and long through the neck. And every stretch you want to ideally hold for at least 30 seconds and take really deep breaths throughout the whole thing. Good. All right. Slowly switch out the right foot. Cross the left up and over. Keep tone to the left ankle, right? And then ideally you want to push the left outer knee.
Here goes Moose.
Back towards the front of the mat. All right. Good. Come here, Moosey. Head down. Moosey, head down. Hold for about another 10 seconds. Make sure you're taking really deep breaths throughout. All right. Go ahead and release the left heel down. And then not too wide, but come into a seated straddle. So legs just comfortably wider than the hips. Now, if we don't have that much range of motion, like try and reach for it, go for a stretch. So I want you to flex your toes up so there's still some muscular engagement through the legs. Now come on back up, shoulders over the hips. Allow the forward fold to come from a rotation through the pelvis. So let the knees bend as much as they need to. Make sure all 10 toes flex up. Roll the hips forward, breathe in, the chest is up. And then come forward. It's okay to let the spine round and drop the weight of the head. But do keep some muscular tone through the legs and ensure that the breath is very deep, very strong. And every breath in matches also how long the breath is out. Come on, back up. How you feel? Feel good?
Yeah, killed me.
Well, I hope you guys are working out hard at home, having a good time. I know SoCal Futsal can't wait to get back.
I'm done. Hope you guys worked as hard as me. Hope you can be fitter than me. And yeah, just take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the court sooner than later. Alright, bye.
Bye guys.